because I don't know what happened. Wait a minute, we're live on YouTube. I cannot believe that. Well, welcome to YouTube as well. It's been an hour when I was streaming on Twitch, and apparently we're live on YouTube as well. I mean, what's cracking, guys, right? Good to see things working for once. I hope so too. Can't say I'm too optimistic about it though. There is one thing, speaking of us being cooked as the humanity, there is one thing that is, I don't want to say that it's good, but there is a really high chance that we're not going to live for 400 years as, you know, as ourselves. On the other hand, we will pass this issue to our children and grandchildren and other people, and the way of handling the issue shouldn't be the next generation will take care of this, because every other generation probably thought the same thing. Hello, Lati! How are you, Lati? Today we're hanging out a little bit on both, finally on both Twitch and YouTube. YouTube is awful, guys. If you want to stream, don't stream on YouTube. If you got used to streaming on YouTube, then Twitch is gonna be so much better for you guys. I love Twitch. I started to genuinely love Twitch for the way you can use it. How easy it is to be used. Gym day, wash dishes, cooking at the moment. That's about it. What about you? Damn! Lati, it's not only the gym day, it's also a very productive day. I am proud of you, man. What about me? Well, I had an issue of going live on YouTube today, and I got fed up, seriously fed up. But now it's better because I finally went out live. Also, went live, yeah. Also, I got some internet connection issues, and if it keeps happening, then we will call our ISP. I'm not going to be that nice. The internet connection issues is like having no access to water at this point. I can't. I am a streamer after all. I like to have internet connection at times. Yeah. Wow, guys, there is a nice number of allies on the battlefield. We got 69 of them. And we're in a huge group of in the defensive zone. Let's hope that this big tower will come to us, that we don't have to, we won't be able to come to it. We just need to stay in this defensive zone. Let's pick some stronghold spell. I just like to spam stronghold. And let's go start the battle. Try not to die, everyone. Well, that tower was not an issue anymore. Although this catapult, we cannot reach it really. How are we going to... Oh, so we can move a little bit after all. Can you please stop throwing rocks at me? Robbie, can you see that? What's going on in here? Why are we standing? This is a defensive zone. They don't come to us. This is so unfair, guys. Is this game bugged? This is a bug or a feature? Yeah, now we will take our revenge. Look, I'm coming! I'm coming! Look, the catapult is no more. A rogue was faster than me. Guys, we won. It's all that matters. We got 3 rewards this time. I will try to pick those of you guys who have placed your units, but you didn't get the reward yet. So I will try to give you all of the stuff. Okay, I think this is gonna be fair. Congratulations, everyone. What a nice amount of the units on the battlefield. Oh, we got some keys. I never really use those keys, but maybe we have to. Never been to the dungeons, got some keys. You can never have enough of the keys, right? We proceed to the next easy battle. The more easy battles we get through, we're still farming the chests. I don't mind, I hope that you don't mind either. The game will lag for a second before we switch to the battlefield, nice. And this is, no, this is just the zone and we are handling the spiders and rats. This time we're handling the rats and bats. Okay, rats, bats and spiders, just like the last time I believe. Let me think. Can I spy on the same unit again? Yes. Last time I picked Paladin, this time I'm going to pick the Paladin again. And of course I forgot about the battle planner. Whatever you want, place down wherever you want. Just the vibe. Yes. And see you in about 30 minutes on the battlefield. Let's get back to Factorio. Of course I have missed my calculations and I have to add some more of these thingies, these the steam engines. Let me move to the steam engines. See, what do we miss in here? I think that we don't have pipe to ground as well, do we? We got pipe to ground. We got the electric pole, but I missed the steam engines, no? What was my problem in the first place? Okay. Don't remember. Why did I want to go there? I mean, it's good. I promise, when we get the yellow science, I will try to get the portable fusion reactor or the portable coffee machine immediately. And I will try to get the first exoskeleton that I got because I've made it. But just because you've made it doesn't mean that you can use it if you don't have enough of the batteries, which was my case. Sometimes I might refer to it as to power skeleton because I tend to get confused at times a little bit because it reminds me of Death Stranding and the power skeleton that we were using out there. We need to revisit our little company. And probably it's going to sound strange, but as a streamer, probably I have to look for likes. And this is the biggest amount of likes that I ever got in my life in Death Stranding. So at least I can prove myself useful a little bit and also get some likes. I will not skip on this opportunity. So we have to deliver something. And I think I haven't delivered the pizza yet, which is a heresy. But this was not a pineapple pizza, so not a top priority. I like to explain this to myself this way, yeah. It was not the top priority because it was not a pineapple pizza. Lati, congratulations on your stream streak. Are you going to try to keep fit? Good news is that you're getting more of the channel point rewards, so you don't have to do anything other than to show up on the stream, even for a moment, to get more of the channel points. And channel points, we have so many ways of using them. We will always figure out something. Okay, what is our potential? 144 megawatts. Well, that's what I like, but I am pretty sure that our little electric network that is handling... Why do we have stack filter inserter in here? Strange. Will not be able to handle the use of energy caused by these fast inserters, so I think that we need to add some of the solar panels in here and probably more accumulators. I would like to have like double this amount and just place it right there. Just copy paste. I just need to make sure I got enough of the materials, but we got the solar panel production that I didn't get rid of, and I think I will try to use it right now. Let's see if it even works in here. I told you we got some solar panels, and it ain't much, but it's an honest work. We got 2 of them. I will try to make some more. Wait a minute, what about copper plates? But we got copper plates. Steel plates, we don't have steel plates. Oh, so this is an issue. You really think this is an issue? Okay. You say epic units, guys. I read cotton candy and I want cotton candy right now. Although I'm not a huge fan of the cotton candy. I don't know about you guys, but it always felt so strange. The texture was so strange. Am I a strange person? Was I a strange child for not liking the cotton candy that much? Actually, we can take this production and make it into our input right there. There is no problem with that. Of course, we will make some spaghetti, but it doesn't matter. I think I will just connect it. Something like that, something very simple. Of course, this area still needs to be disconnected. I still want to get rid of the stuff that is right there, but this is the essential part of my base. At least it was back in the day, and you can still see that there were some little spaghetti pieces. And yeah, that steel chest contains things that I really don't want to see ever. I was thinking about throwing the grenade on this. Maybe I will do that at some point, I don't know. So that purple was needed after all. If we take this, then let's just... Of course we're limiting. Almost every chest is limited, and I will try to get rid of some electronic circuits. It's alright, we will get rid of this. Also, I need to make the military science, but this is lowest priority. We don't have to use this because it is not needed for launching the rocket. And we even have the yellow... Oh. We even have the yellow inserters. I think that they could use a little bit of an upgrade, don't you think? Oh, this is this. This is the slowest assembling machine. Oh. Yeah, we could make it slightly better. Just slightly. We don't need awesome things in here. We just need, I don't know, 8? How many? Solar panels is going to be enough. What about accumulators? We don't make the accumulators. These were made manually. It hurts, yes. But I just wanted to set it up really quickly. And where do we have it? Let me see. Accumulators, of course. Of course we need the batteries. And because we don't have the batteries, because we don't have sulfuric acid. Wait a minute, I need to get back to the oil section and start working on sulfuric acid because we needed the batteries anyway, right? And by the way, the train, where is the train? The train friend is in trouble again, so we have to save our train friend. And I will just use up the rocket fuel. It should last for a while, at least for longer than usual. Of course, I am just trying to use up all of the fuel that I am not using anymore, that I'm not going to use in the boilers. But if I am going to use the rocket fuel, it means that the vehicle top speed is going to be raised in comparison to the wood, for example. So it makes it more risky for me to get hit by a train, pretty much. The Black Bear is a good unit. I think attack buff is worth it. I think that you can place whatever you want at this point, because it's the quantity that matters, I think. I'm not really thinking of any certain strategy for this game. I'm just hoping for the quantity to work stuff out. I think that if you can give any buff, then it's okay. Also, you don't have to place down only one type of unit. You can place different types of units and try to make some kind of synergies. I think this could be a good idea. Oh, somebody forgot. Somebody forgot to put fast inserter in here. Maybe this is why the train is not really getting any fuel. Well, yeah, maybe that's why. I am just wondering, right? Let's leave some rocket fuel in here, but also I'm going to leave some rocket fuel on the other side. And yeah, I hope that the train is not going to be a big issue, although I don't want to add any additional paths, any additional belts, transport belts for the fuel, while I can try to use the bots. The point is, I would have bots for a long time if I would have the yellow science, because a part of the yellow science demands the elements that are used by bots as well. Oh, stop here. Stop right there. Stop right there. I will get some more of the fuel. And I think we need to work on the braking force, right? Does the braking force works on both trains and the tank? I think that it works on the tank as well, but I never know. But it's just better to research it, just in case. Well, it's good to see that we're making so many pieces of the rocket fuel, and I hope that we are going to get even more. And in order to not get into any trouble, we need to use up the light oil. Yes. Okay, so we got a problem with the heavy oil again. And we will have plastic issue if we won't handle the heavy oil problem and the light oil problem. So there is a ratio related issue. But it's alright. I don't mind it for now. I just need to monitor it to control it right now. And I just need to hope for the best. That's it. That's all I can do. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hello, Mr. Train. I am about to drop some stuff at the other station. Also, this train track is actually the part that I would like to use for the taxi train. So it doesn't really fit my idea for now, but wait a minute, there was a steel chest in here, and this inserter is definitely consuming the electricity, the energy. We're going to drop a lot more of the rocket fuel in here and hope for the best. I hope that soon we will have... Okay, I think I will help this train a little bit, just a little bit. Of course, it's loading quite fast, but if I could just drop it faster, then I'm going to do that. I'm just trying to load this train faster, so I don't have to wait. And of course there will be a messed up thing going on, because we will wait for about 20 seconds or so. Oh no, 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 okay. This is full, this is full, this is full. Okay, we can go. Switch to automatic. Wait 20 seconds, and I will just drop myself at some point. Yep, nice, nice, nice. Now, where do we end up? Okay, let's go to the oil area. Oil, actually, no, not the oil area. The battery area. So, what's the big deal? In order to get everything going, because I think that we already provided the energy, so this expand power plant is not working anymore. Like everything works nicely. We got all of these steam engines connected. Yes. So these two can be removed from the list, from the map, guys. We're doing that. We're removing stuff from the to-do list. How cool is that? Finally. So this gets deleted. Although I have noticed a little bit of mistake. You can notice that in this case I am trying to use pipes to ground in order to move boilers a little bit far away from the steam engines. But in this case, when I was planning the original part of the power plant, you can see that there are no pipes to ground in here, and actually I would like to fix that, but I don't want to lose the precious steam, and I don't want to do it right now, really. By the way, let's check the accumulators. Is this night at this point? I think that the night is coming, is it? Or is the day coming? The production is growing, so probably... Okay, so we're discharging at this time. I will have to wait for the whole night and see how much of the accumulator charge we're using up. Because I think this is not enough at this point. Of course the inserters are just in standby mode because they are not really using the electricity that much, but even if they are in this kind of idle mode and they are consuming the energy, I wonder if this is enough for the night. So the day comes and we still got some of the accumulator charge just in case. I can see that the production is growing right now, so we are using quite a lot, yeah. And now it's dropping again, probably because some of these fast inserters needed to use the energy. But the day is coming. And the accumulators are charging. It's okay. It's okay. Right now it's the solar panels that are working. So I don't even have to place down those solar panels, at least for now. It's good news, I don't have to bother myself with that. Okay, so the solar plant is a safe, like the safe part in this case. I will just remove this and that from here and there. Oh, I remember there was additional inserter that is supposed to take care of additional fuel that we're using up, but everything is related to oils right now. So I need to get back to the mall part. Just drop everything that is related to the power plant. We don't need to work on the power plant anymore. So this is one little thing that we removed from the map. And of course, because we got limits everywhere, I can just drop things like that. It's not going to be produced anymore. That's just a little bit too many things that I have produced, but it won't get wasted. I am not planning to move from the steam engines as power plants. I'm not going to drop it at all. Oh, by the way, we got almost 8 minutes for the Stream Raiders battle. By the way, I hope that I am still live. Okay, I'm just getting stressed out so much when I'm getting disconnected, because it happens at least 2 or 3 times today. But it's okay. It's okay for now. Llama, don't panic. Let's reduce the amount of stuff we have. Yes, it's great. Okay. So I wanted to explain that right now we probably need to take care of the batteries. In order to get the batteries, the batteries as the intermediate product, we need to sulfuric acid, copper plates and iron plates. I think I wanted to have the battery station somewhere around this spot because we need it anyway. Or actually, we can use this sulfuric acid storage tank group in order to try steal some of it and make the batteries as well. And there is a problem with the red circuits again. What's going on in here? Of course, we got 5k stashed for this type of occasions, so it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just, what's the problem? Is the energy the problem? The production is okay. What's wrong? Is the plastic a problem? No. I will try to switch to the better assembling machines, although, let me guess. I need speed modules. Okay, wait. Wait, do I have speed module production? Yes, okay. Llamas, we are saved. I will try to just make those assembling machines manually. Okay, I will suffer through it. Okay, this is fine. We just need to temporarily resolve the issue regarding the red circuits. Once again, we got a huge crisis incoming. Oh, yeah, okay, it is related to... Okay. Probably it's related to the copper cable production, but not the copper cable production as it is right now. I think that it is related to our copper issues, because we got a little bit of crisis going on, and we might not get this product all the time as the copper plates, and as a result we're not getting the good output. And in this case, it's a little bit silly. I think that we need to put it on both sides of the belt, because it doesn't make much sense. Okay, maybe it looks nice and compact, but what if I could do something else about it? I don't know how to do it nicely to make it look nicely, but I know that it needs to change. It cannot work this way. And some of the product needs to be added as an output to the left side, actually. And some of it needs to go to the right side. Something like that. And we don't have electricity. Now it's better, but the production is not good enough. Splittering between the inserters. I'm not sure if I can imagine that right now. Okay, I'm not saying I fixed the issue, but it's something. It would be nice to add 2 more machines, but I think that we won't be able to keep up with the copper, and there is very easy way to explain that, and I'm not proud of it, but it's because we're getting the copper crisis. Where is the copper? Here. See, we're not getting a good flow of the copper, and it is related to, yeah, there is a big information right there on the map that it is marked as a to-do thing on the to-do list. It's not a list, it's just a to-do map. Copper crisis incoming. Why is the copper crisis incoming? Can you see that? See that we got only one belt that is providing stuff from the station where the train doesn't really get enough of the fuel all the time. Yes, this station, exactly the station, it doesn't get a proper unloading station, and this is causing our issues as well. And I think that I could use 2 trains or 1 longer train, and because I like to have the maximum, like 4 cargo wagons maximum, I would prefer to just have another train that is coming from another place to the same station. And I had a station, the unloading station, that would handle multiple trains. I had it on my first map. My first map that I was working on for a very long time, and I cannot access this map anymore because I would have to get back to one of the previous versions of Factorio. So I'm not going to copy and paste that, even if I would be ready to just break my rule of not using any of the blueprints other than the blueprint for the balancers, because this is the only thing that I am actually using. The balancers, nothing else. Wait a minute, we could possibly... No, wait for it. We don't have to do it this way. We can do it better. We can attempt to do it better, look. Of course I can do that. But I can just put an output in here. Get rid of this. It's going to look slightly more pleasant. Alright, but you can probably see that this amount of copper, we're slowing down with the copper production. That's it. Not happy about that. But we can finally feel the belt. Look, now the belt is filled. And all of the little gaps that are going on right there, it is going to be fixed. Very nice. I'm not sure that this machine can keep it. Yeah, it can keep it. Okay. This is great. And now, because we got a full belt, of course it is getting split in here, so I understand why do we have issues like that. Okay. I need to plug in my super secret stash. And the super secret stash, I know that we got the Stream Raiders fight, but the red circuit issue is always a serious issue. Allow me to use the stack inserter to actually unload that 5k of junk. Yes, we're finally filling all of those gaps. Look at that, guys. We're getting that stuff filled. Okay, ooh, there were some serious gaps and issues already. And this, fun fact, this transport belt is not really being used. We're just stashing that blue circuits without using them, but we're just stashing them. We want for the production to move slowly, but we're producing stuff. Let's get back to the Stream Raiders, and we have 67 allies on the battlefield. It was very close to a nice number. We put the stronghold as well and start the battle. Try not to die, everyone. Some of you prefer to fight the spiders, some of you prefer to fight the bats. In my case, it's both awful. Let's go! Let's go! God bless all of those ranged units that are helping us out, because it is hard to reach the enemies at times. What's going on? Yay! We got a victory! We got 2 rewards as the scroll rewards, and I will try to pick those of you who I know. So I start from the beginning of the list, and then I try to kind of re-roll you guys and switch in between you. So congratulations to everyone who got the rewards. Thank you for participation. Thank you for farming the stuff with me. We're going to farm even more of the enemies, hopefully. Maybe we will get another boss kill. There is no pressure on that. Although, always fun to have. Maybe we will switch to the moderate challenge. What do you think? We will try to get the silver chest. Why not? Probably silver chest means that the rewards are worth more and they are less basic rewards, but pretty much if your units are not very leveled up, just like mine, I think that every chest matters as long as we're winning the game, as long as we're winning the battles. And in this case, I wonder if I should become a healer. Or some kind of flying rogue. This time I will try to fly. I believe I can fly. Not sure if I can fly, but we will see, guys. If you could place some tank units on the battlefield, I would be grateful, because right now I can't really do that. I will attempt to fly. Can llamas fly? We will try to answer this question in about 30 minutes. It's fine, we just need to spam with the units and it's gonna be fine. Even if we lose, we can start from scratch. It's all about farming. Listen guys, I think I'm going to do exactly the same thing in this spot, because we don't really have that much of the copper crisis right now. And I just need to duplicate this. Of course, I can imagine that the usage of the copper is going to raise significantly at some point, but I just need to keep the production of the red circuits on a really good level. Okay, this will be disconnected. We're not doing that anymore. Yes, this is all good. And pretty. And nice. And it would be even better if we could get some energy. And in this case it's even better, because even the electric poles are working. Like, even the electric poles are pretty in this case. Almost you haven't seen that one. Let's do something that I haven't done today yet. Let's try to disconnect the power poles that don't really look that great. Everything tends to be really messy at times. That's it. Let's keep it nice and less of a mess. That's better in a way. Soon I will disconnect something that will cause me to lose the electricity right there. But right now it's nice. What is the red circuit production? Let's see. What happened? Is my microphone dead again? No, I don't think so. Everything is good, Tom. Am I right? I got a little bit stressed out. No? No, yes, okay. I asked, is everything good? And I see the response, no. And I'm like, oh no, something happened again. What is going on here? We got rid of 2k of the red circuits, which means that, yeah, we have bigger needs right now. And I think we need to add 2 belts. Not only 1 belt, but we need to add the 2nd belt that will keep on providing the red circuits. I need to rework some of this stuff before we can move on, because red circuits are crucial to this production process in general. I'm going to try to fix it a little bit, to add something to it, to contribute to this, whatever we call it. We just need to increase the production. There is not enough of everything, pretty much. And I don't know why. Why did that happen in the first place, Llama? Well, the basic rule is whatever is being put down on the main bus, any belts that come across it, they need to be put as underground belts. Like, this is my tiny rule. And why did I do that? Maybe I didn't have the underground belts at the time. But I want to keep everything visible to see where do I have the gaps on the thing.
I have a question. Do you play horror games?
Tom, thank you for throwing one bit at me. Thank you for throwing the hay bricks, actually. Well, speaking of the horror games, I don't play horror games that are first person, obviously, because I'm getting motion sick. And sometimes I get motion sick with the third person games. You have probably experienced that if you have watched the last week's stream of The Evil Within. I was fighting that murderer with the chainsaw and I got motion sick because I was moving camera too fast. So if the horror game, if I can avoid moving the camera too fast, if it's more of like a top-down view or isometric view, or the game is creepy in any other way, then yes, I try to play it. We had Little Nightmares stream, we have The Evil Within, although very rare. Probably, if Lati is still there, probably they will speak up and they will tell me that I need to play more of The Evil Within. But in general, my horror game experience, all of it comes from streaming. I never played the horror game myself. It was always an idea for the stream. And actually I got a little bit out of my comfort zone because of streaming. And we started with Little Nightmares. This is a very nice series. And I'm glad that you guys mentioned that on Discord today. If I would like to play Little Misfortune, which is the game that is, like, the lore is connected to Little Nightmares lore as well. And I cannot wait for Little Nightmares 3 that is going to be released at some point. There were some gameplay teasers already. They might not be the craziest, the biggest horror games out there, but they still creep me out, seriously. So I can say I kind of do play horror games, but not that extreme horror games that you might think of. I played Little Nightmares 2 for free and I left the game quickly when something happened. Do you want to talk about it, Tom? Can I ask you what was that? 'Cause I need to think. What kind of stuff could creep you out? Was that the elevator situation? The tall man with the hat? Oh yeah. The long-handed one. Wait, you have played Little Nightmares 2? Okay, the tall man with the hat. The TV guy. No, the TV guy. I'm talking about the other long-handed man from Little Nightmares 1. These are two separate creatures. But in Little Nightmares 2, yeah, the tall man is the one that is your main enemy. So, not fun. I think I know which scene is that. Yeah, it's scary. It's difficult at times. But the game is still worth playing. But it was quite far away in the game, I think. Because you have already met the teacher, right? You know which one I am talking about. The teacher is quite creepy as well. Damn. So I'd say that I'm not playing like a huge horror games, but I appreciate some of them. Think so, haven't played the game for 5 months. That's fair, you don't have to remember it. But yeah, we played Little Nightmares 2 and Little Nightmares 1, waiting for Little Nightmares 3. So this kind of game is still kind of manageable, especially because it is a platformer game. It's not, 3D first person view. That would make me sick. Slime Cat? in Stream Raiders. Oh, I can see it. Oh my god. Some of the skins are really, really awesome. Of course, you can appreciate all of those units on the battlefield, but please do not forget to place your units every 5 minutes, roughly every 5 minutes. You have the opportunity to do that. Let me take off my glasses for a second. My eyes hurt today for no reason. Actually, I think I will exit from Twitch. I took my glasses for a second. Yes, now we are back. I took off my glasses for a second and they said I will go AFK for a while and then my internet connection dropped. So I need to speak to Laser. This cannot happen. Because we work from home a lot, we cannot allow ourselves to have this kind of technical issues, and also it makes me really mad when I am supposed to stream and get this type of issues. I'm sorry for that, guys. I will try to resolve it, but probably it will get resolved in about a week or two. I don't know. So yeah, I will be right back anyway. I'm back. Thanks for waiting, Llamas. We got 10 minutes left for the battle in Stream Raiders. I hope that everyone got their snacks, got their drinks, and that we can get back to the lovely Factorial session. But let's talk about horror games a little bit more. Do you have any horror game to recommend? But something that, unfortunately, is not first person. Otherwise, I might get motion sick, and it wouldn't be fun. I remember that Scorn got popular at some point, and I felt like this is a great game. But then I learned that it's first person, and I had to skip it immediately. But there is a great game that you recommended to me, guys. Okay, maybe it's not necessarily a horror game in the traditional way, and many people compare it to Papers, Please a lot, and I don't think this is very fair towards both of the creators. The game is called Mindhunters, and actually it has kind of similar vibe to the Papers, Please, but these are two different creators. If I understand correctly, you have kind of test subjects that you're working on, which are humans, and you need to correct their behavior. This is creepy. This game is very creepy. I think that it's right up my alley, and I don't have to struggle with the camera issues like the third-person camera movement or first-person camera movement that would get me motion sick, and we will still get some creeps. So I think this is something that I need to look into more than the traditional horror games that are supposed to be a screamer. Also, I just prefer the type of games that is less obvious, less creepy, less, not creepy, less scary, like in your face scary with screamers. That is more like creepy, that atmosphere, that stress is slowly creeping in, and you have no idea when you start feeling very strange about the whole situation. These are the games that I prefer. Less jump scare, more horror, yes, and building this tension, this strange pressure. That's exactly what I prefer. And of course, well, I couldn't play the first-person games anyway because of the motion sickness. Yes. Great to see you, Dylan. And thank you for mentioning the Little Misfortune, because it is kind of a little bit part of the lore of the Little Nightmares, as far as I know. So anything that is connected to Little Nightmares is nice. It's nice to play, at least in my opinion. And I'm glad that some of you recommend me the games that I am interested in as well. So we have the games in common. Oh, also, I don't know if you can call it so much of a horror, but Inside was great. Inside was very short as a game, but still very creepy. If you haven't seen Inside, well, I don't really want to give you much of a spoiler, but I had a current moment then, and I would like to show it to you. I am looking for the clip right now. Actually, it's in the featured clips section, so I will show it to you if I can find it really quickly. Yeah. Even the list of the featured clips is getting longer and longer and longer. But definitely the current moment is one of the featured clips, so I am posting it in the chat right now. This is from Inside, and I loved this game. I need to play some more of it. It is very similar kind of vibe to Limbo, and I plan to play Limbo at some point, but a Limbo kind of enforces skill on you. And there are certain types of games that you can possibly play even if you're not a very skilled player. I don't consider myself a skilled player, and you have seen many times that I'm not a skilled player. But you can kind of make it work. In Limbo case, when I was reading through the reviews, actually the game enforces it so much that I don't think I will be able to play it. But there are still quite a few games that can be played with not much of the skill, just like in my case, and you can still have fun with them. So I am still looking for this kind of games. If you recommend me something nice, then I always try to add it somewhere to my wishlist so I don't forget, and then look into that later. Have we replaced all of the... Yes, we replaced all of the assembling machines. Now we just need to get more assembling machines. And I am struggling. I'm seriously struggling. Because I would like to build... this is not good. I would like to build a battery spot, and I think this is the best spot for building the battery production, but this is not the good idea. I know that, and I am still going to squeeze this stuff in. I mean, how awful is that, guys? Of course, to the west, there are plenty of different things that I set up, and there is not much that I do in the east. But still, I don't like the idea of making the battery production here. But okay, what do we need for the battery production? We need an assembling machine that has got the liquid input, and if we set up the batteries, they are not being... they are made in chemical plants. They are being made in chemical plants. It would be so much better to make the batteries on site where we got all of the oils and just transfer those batteries somewhere else. But I will try to build some chemical plants in here. Do we even make the chemical plants? Is it this awesome plan I had to build everything I have? I can. In one spot without building the chemical plant? Yes, we don't have chemical plants, and also we don't have enough of the light in this area. I am going to put some more of the light in here, and this is a perfect spot. We will fill the space, but also we will get more light, and this is something that I struggle with. I don't see very nice in the dark. Oh, speaking of the horror, guys, speaking of the horror, do you know what is more scary than any horror game with first-person view? When you play Cities Skylines 1.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
When you play Cities Skylines 1 and you load the hearse 10 times. So it doesn't go to the cemetery or anywhere else. It just goes straight to the next client. They are going to collect another corpse, and they can collect up to 10 corpses at the same time in one hearse. That's what is scary. Mr. M, welcome and thank you so much for the sub with Twitch Prime. Let's have some love and hype and hearts in the chat. Exclamation mark hype in order to use my emotes for free. Is Llama making my base bigger? I try, yes, and I try to add new things. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for joining us today. And a friendly reminder, we will have a RimWorld Day, Sunday 2 p.m. UTC. Remember. Robbie, if you need to leave after that game, thank you so much for helping so far, because you have been a very, very good warrior so far. And thank you for joining on today's stream. Thank you for the visit, for just hanging out. That's all that matters. I hope that you will enjoy the rest of your weekend as well. And that I will see you soon. So, you're probably not saying goodbye right now, but it was just nice having you in general. Yuck, Llamas, the chemical plants are not... The chemical plants are not as good. Whatever. By the way, have you seen the announcement? A gameplay trailer of Frostpunk 2 will come out the 16th? No, I haven't seen that. Oh my god. No, I cannot get hyped, guys. We cannot get hyped too much, because we will jinx it. Let's stay calm, let's stay focused, let's wait for the gameplay. Let's not say too much until we see the gameplay. Yes. I need to see the gameplay first. Gameplay or it didn't happen. Hi, procrastinate depression. What is Frostpunk 2? Oh, it's an amazing game, Dylan. Where do I start? Usually when I mention the Frostpunk 2, then I talk about it as the community survival game. Why is that? Because you are about to face a terrible weather conditions in a steampunk world, and you are building that colony, and you are trying to make the colony survive. So you need to survive an awful weather. I don't remember how low the temperature can get, but I think it was about minus 200 degrees Celsius. A lot. That's all I wanted to say, a lot. It's going to be very, very cold, pretty much. And your goal, as somebody who is taking care of the colony, is for the people to not starve, to not die because of the cold, to not die because of the overwork. There is a lot of things that you need to control and take care of, and to keep people motivated in order for the whole colony to survive. It is amazing. Well, yes, the sequel to Frostpunk 1, yes. Frostpunk is one of my favorite games. Real good to see you. Good evening to you. Guys, do you want to join us on some Stream Raiders game? Because we are playing today. And in the meantime, I am just trying to set up some stuff here and there in Factorio. I'm trying to fill the gaps that I have made, and I'm trying to work on making the items that I was making manually. I want to switch to automatic production on many things. Let's see what new nickname we debut on Sunday, Llama. Exactly. The Great Oppressor is the nickname that my llamas gave to me when I was giving the usernames as the names of the characters. So I was renaming the characters in-game in Frostpunk. And I was trying to pick them. There are like two classes, kind of three classes of people. There are children, engineers, and workers. And oh my god, that train went really fast. I don't know if you have noticed. It's good that I didn't get hit by this train. Let's get back to Frostpunk. So, engineers are less likely to die because they are working on the improvements. They are working on researching new technologies. And I thought, I was silly enough that I thought, if I will rename all of those engineers and make them the Llamas, so the subs back then received the names in-game. I thought they are not going to die, so nobody is going to blame me for anything. And of course, something has happened. I had to research a very important technology, and the whole colony's life was depending on that technology. I had to research it quickly. So I ordered all of my engineers that were working on that new technology to switch to 24-hour shift, so they would work for 24 hours non-stop. And 2 of my Llama subs have died because of that, and I have been nicknamed the Great Oppressor since then. It was about 4 years ago, or a little bit more than that. So yeah, I'm a Great Oppressor with some experience. So there was kind of a random chance for this deaths to happen, death because of overwork. And well, well, one of the Llamas said, before that happened, they said, okay, you can make me the character in the game, I will work until I die. Because I was always asking, hey, you're my sub, I want to thank you, do you want to become the character in my game? It was before the channel point rewards were introduced. Now everybody can just redeem it as the reward. And well, and one of those Llamas said, okay, I will work until I die, and they died. They died in that game. Oh, that was funny. I mean funny, but back then I was like, oh no, I will be blamed for that. Oh no. Llamas, are we still live? Because YouTube is acting up and I don't know what to think about it. So if you could let me know if we're still live, that would be awesome. Oh, we need pipes as well. Frostpunk is one of the best games. I met the developers before it launched way back at Gamescom. Oh, this is nice. I hope that they are nice people. I'm really crossing my human puppet fingers for the success of Frostpunk 2. And also, I have played one of their previous games that is called This War of Mine. So I was a little bit familiar with 11-bit studios back then, when my friend introduced me to This War of Mine. It's awesome. That's all I can say. It's awesome. And also, I wouldn't call it a scripted event because, I mean, it was like, there was a chance. Every time there was a chance that they will die because of the overwork. If you trigger this 24-hour shift. And then everyone died in everlasting agony. Actually, not that much. Because there were 2 deaths of my engineers, but in general, the colony has survived. So it was bad only for those 2 llamas. Sometimes you need to make sacrifices for the greater good. And this is why I was afraid to play RimWorld ever. Because I knew that if I am willing to sacrifice somebody in Frostpunk for the greater good, then you will definitely call me names when somebody else dies in RimWorld. And there are way too many options in RimWorld, like the organ harvesting, like keeping the prisoners. Many strange things can happen there. So if I will like the game, then I can promise you one thing, Llamas. I can promise you that if I will get the DLC, the ideology DLC, we will make the religion that is based on partying. I can promise you that. I cannot promise that you will survive, but I can promise you that we will party. Because I know from Laser told me, because he have played Rimworld for a long time, I know that it's possible to make parties as your religion. So you're not praying, you're partying. Isn't that amazing? I mean, why people didn't do that in real life? I don't know. I guess then Commissar is a fitting name. Well, the thing is, I rechecked what the Commissar means, and I have a little bit of a problem right there, because all in all, you can blame me for things, but I wouldn't prefer to be associated with communism. So if I could ask you to actually not call me Commissar, I would be grateful. YouTube looks fine still. Okay, thanks. I am suffering from the disconnections. I don't know what is happening. And it's probably my ISP's fault, because we had this issue during our work time today. So yeah, I hope we will not get any issues during the Sunday stream, because I am hyped for Sunday. This War of Mine is such a special game, yes. And when the war in Ukraine happened, then they decided to use all of the funds. They said that if you will start buying the game during some time period, they will take all of this money that they got from the game and they will transfer it to the Ukraine Red Cross, which is awesome. The hardest sacrifices require the hardest wills. It's going to be interesting day, I think. Have you ever heard that the 2 songs that the Stipendium did on Frostbank? I haven't heard that. Because I am not familiar with them, actually. So if you could link something, I am not sure if you're on my Discord. If you could link it there, that would be awesome, so I could check it out. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, but it's not like everybody agrees. They agree to some extent. Because when the llamas start dying, it's less fun to me. I am always worried, especially in Darkest Dungeon when somebody was dying and that llama was entering the chat saying hi. I was like, oh my god, I'm sorry, I killed you, but I didn't mean to. I'm always getting a little bit worried about things in games. I don't want to kill my beloved llamas. Of course I don't want to. When will the battle be? The battle is ready. I'm sorry. I am going to switch to the Stream Raiders then. We got 62 allies. That's a really nice and dense group. Now we got the trolls, we got the whatever, siege tower, we got catapults, and we got the stronghold. Thank you for the reminder. I'm sorry, Robbie. We're starting the battle now. Try not to die, by the way. I just looked up the meaning on Google and it also means a strict or prescriptive figure of authority. But it seems like it's very straight to the point that it could be a little bit related to communism, a little bit too much. Llamas, we're in a group that is too big. We might get some hits from the catapults. Don't do that. Ooh, that orc had a surprise. Did you see their face? What is that rogue? Oh my god. Wait. Oh, these were enemies. Okay, we won. We won after all. Doesn't matter. Mephisto Forge with the most kills. Congratulations. Okay, Robbie, because you're going, I will give you 2 vampire scrolls. Would you like to get vampire scrolls? I hope you don't mind. And then I will find somebody who didn't get the reward yet. Somebody will get a healer. And I am trying to find somebody. No way, I don't know anyone else from this list. This is not good. Okay, let's give it to Mephisto, because they got most kills. But I don't know. I hope they are not a bot. I hope I am not feeding the bots. So congratulations, everybody. And of course, we're going to start another battle. I'll try to just collect some bones. I guess these are enemies' bones. And try to improve my army, and then we'll see. Tier 7, here we go. By the way, the Stupendium 1 was the thing that keep lads, ho lads, forget the comfort of home, you're a nomad is from. Oh, nice. Have you heard the news of game theory though? I didn't. Anywhere in particular that you want the link dropped? In random chat maybe? It would be the easiest. So thank you for posting. I will check it out after the stream. I need to catch up with some posts. See, I don't like to miss any of the posts. So whatever you write and post on Discord, if I don't have the time to read it or I want to respond to it, I keep it on unread. And then don't be surprised if I respond like a week later or so, because I want to respond. That might be a little bit silly, but bear with me, Llamas. You know that sometimes after the stream I need to stay quiet for a while and I need to crawl back to my little cave under the rock and I need to stay quiet for a few days before I will start streaming again next week. You know me. Wait a minute, this is a checkerboard. Seriously. I have seen that title. It is said your best weapon is strategy. But this is crazy. Okay. So I will try to put Centurion, maybe not. I will try to go with Paladin. And I will just try to kind of put myself in the spot that will allow me to just trigger more enemies. And you guys place whatever you want. I mean, I think I see the checkerboard for the first time. So place whatever you want. I will see you in about 30 minutes. That's it. So thank you once again for participating in the previous battle, and we're moving on to the next battle, hoping for the best. Oh, by the way, I was supposed to get the chemical plants. We have the chemical plants and we need to start working on some possibly cool stuff. Possibly. I will have to use some pump in order to steal some of that precious sulfuric acid. And my point is that it doesn't have to look pretty, but it needs to be a little bit functional. A healer would be good for me. I mean, whatever you prefer. Yep. You can scream, heroes never die. Okay, I haven't played the Overwatch myself, but Laser was playing it. And I have heard enough of the Overwatch in the past to be able to figure out who is the character who is saving the heroes from dying in Overwatch. Also, was there any event going on? I remember there was some Christmas event, but it was like a few years ago in Overwatch 1, of course, with May, I think. And it was like snowball throwing events that you were kind of loading the snow into your weapon, and then you had one snowball made out of that charge, and you had to one-shot somebody with the snowball. That was a nice event. I was even trying to play it a little bit, but with my motion sickness it wasn't that great. But I think it was a nice event back then. I wish it could be back, even if I am not Overwatch player. I just enjoyed it as a concept. I don't know, what do you think, guys? Maybe I'm just being silly a bit, but I enjoyed it so much. Oh wait, this is not going to work. If we want the batteries, we need copper plates and iron plates at the same time. Have you already played the update from Sold Game, Llama? The update Sold Game, if you mean the League of Legends as the Sold Game, then no, I haven't played it. I was participating in the Winter Blast event, and I know that they added some kind of updates, but no, I didn't have time to play it yet. There are some free missions to make, but they are still waiting. Okay, Llamas, how are we going to do that? I don't really have a good idea. Well, this is not a good idea, but no, this is not going to be a good idea. I would like to make something very similar to this, actually, because this is the setup that works the most for me. Although I don't know if we can split that much. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I will just squeeze it together. Let's see. Like this, like this, like this, like this, and that. Well, we'll see. The batteries are the physical item. In this case, oh, it's too squeezed together with the other stuff. I can see it can already become a problem, but I'm going into that because I need batteries so much. I am desperate to get the batteries. I have not played it either, but it's a big update. Items are entirely changed, no mythics anymore. Map is changed and much more. I have heard of the map changes, and it's sad because Baron needs to have a little bit more of the privacy. Maybe we should install some door in the meantime, because there are supposed to be a few entrances depending on which Baron lair you got and which Baron you got. I mean, do we need that? Maybe it's going to make the game a little bit more interesting, maybe not. So I am just observing things, and I don't really have any